All right, folks, next up we have some pretty cool stuff for you here. This is Hot Wheels Classics from around, I believe, 2004, if I'm not mistaken. 2005, we have it right there. Yeah, this is Series 2. The first one came out in 04, the second one came out in 05, so that makes sense. I'm going to throw this size marker here for you so you can get an idea. But it's exactly what you'd expect. It's about 1/64th scale, so each car is between, I'd say, 2.5 to 3 inches, depending on the make and model. No surprises there. We'll put the size marker off to the side, and I'm going to jump right into it. What I want to show you is the condition of each of these cars. So, let's get right to it. First up is the Shelby Cobra 427. This is number 20 of 30, and look at that shininess. The cool thing about these are some old classic cars, obviously, as the name implies, and the cool thing about them is these paint jobs. Now, this one is just pure chrome. Chrome, when they apply it, can pick up some weird defects and flaws. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to show you this one a little bit more carefully because of that. But the rest of these, they're known for their shiny metallic paint. So we'll show you that in a moment. But what I'm really going to focus on here is the packaging, as well as the car. So I'm bringing it right up close to the camera so you can see it, but you're also going to see a bubble. No cracking, no bending, no brittleness. You can see straight through to this white below, and you can see straight through to the color below. So you can see that there's no yellowing of the card, as sometimes happens. These are close to 20 years old, so you might expect that, but no, these have been kept very well, either by our consignor or whoever owned it before them, so fantastic job to them. I want you to check out the card as well. First thing you notice is nice, clean corners. Those are the first thing to go a lot of times. Seeing a slight pull right here on that card. Can you see that? But it's not lifting off. It is tight. It's on there. It looks like perhaps just not enough glue from the manufacturer. That happens. It can bend sometimes, but I'm not seeing that crease. Could be that. And I'm going to let the light shine off the surface of these cards. That way you're going to get an idea of what's going on there. That way if there's any imperfections or irregularities, you'll know about it. So what I'm seeing is a little bit of sticker wear, sticker residue. Obviously a price tag was probably on there at some point. That is about it. Excuse me. And we'll flip it on over. Show you the back, and we're going to see mostly the same. Now, excuse me. Oh, got a hairball there. What we'll do is I'll leave it on this side so that you can see the backs of these and feast your eyes on them for a while as we go into the next one, and then we'll flip them all over at the end so you can see everything one more time. But that way you can check out everything. You can also head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com, as we have written right here, and see all the close-up photos. You can read the descriptions, you can ask questions, and of course you can leave your pre-bids right there. We're moving on to the 1967 Camaro convertible. Oh, looking so nice. Number 7 of 30 from the second series. I love that throwback retro mark that they use there. Tel brand. See, it's got the lift-up hood. Got that gold tone feature right there, looking so nice. That metallic gold paint. Bottoms as well. Originally 1982 when these molds were first created for this particular item. So you see the bubble looks very nice. We'll show you the card as well. I'm not seeing any real issues. A little bit right here. A lot of times when they stamp this on that J-tag protector, a lot of times it will mar the card a little bit. Nothing can be done about that, really. See, the corners are nice, square, looking very good. And we'll flip it over on the back to see if anything's there. I do see some rub wear right there, so obviously, if I had to guess, I'd say probably while it was on the peg at the store. So this is probably a retail piece. Means that somebody took the time to really love this, look for it, search for it, and grab it. Had to guess, I'd say that that's what that is, but be aware that that's there. Otherwise, fantastic piece. We're moving on to the 1940. What am I talking about? 1957 Chevy Bel Air convertible. This is your classic 57 Chevy. What what you talk about, what you dream about, what everybody really wants to own, that classic car in a nice, if it were a real 57 Chevy, I don't know that I would like this particular paint scheme on it, but on this Matchbox, or this Hot Wheel rather, it looks really nice. I like that. Got the white interior, the white and blue exterior in that metallic finish, looking so nice and shiny. For me, I am a classic Mask fan, so I like the Hurricane is my color scheme of choice for the old Bel Air. That's just me. So you can see it's pretty nice looking right here. No issues with the bubble. Very slight bit of wear there. Can you see it? We'll zoom out a little bit. Can you see that right there? Like a little bit of fell on its corner. Slightly the same here, but not enough to crease it, but enough to bend it. We'll see the same right here. What that is, a little bit of schmutz on it there. Probably sticker wear, but some kind of schmutz. Thought I saw creasing, but I guess not. Here. As always, if you see anything that I don't, please let us know. We like to be as transparent as possible on these. We want you to know what you're bidding on, and that's the back of it. So if you see something that I don't, by all means leave a comment that other bidders can be aware of it as well. Moving on to the 55 Chevy, not quite as classic, not quite as iconic, but still a great car. This is number 30 of 30, the last in the Series 2. Zoom right on in there, you get that, I don't know what you want to call that. I'll call it copper. That orangish yellow, that copper color. Such a beautiful color scheme on that. Really nice. The hood, yeah, I think it does. It looks like it might, but I'm not seeing it do it, so it does, and you take it off the card and you see it, well, you got a bonus. Alright, so now we'll look at the card itself. I'm seeing, oh, interesting. This was a running, you see that? There was a running change made in this for whatever reason. They stickered over it. Can you see what's on it? Oh, originally it said Plymouth. Interesting. So we got this right here. This card art, and underneath it said Plymouth something. But there was a running change, and they stickered over it with a 1955 Chevy. Interesting. Alright, so I don't know what's going on right here. This is probably manufacturing from when they put that J-tag on there. It probably slips a little bit on the machine, but you can see some slight imperfection on that card. And the corners looking very good. Flip it over there one more time. Check that out. Looks good as well. And then finally, the Pontiac Bonneville, 1965. Hard to imagine. This is number 12 in the series. Good all around. Let's zoom right in so you can see those colors. Love those running stripes there for that running paint on it. That nice blue metallic color. Oh, those long, clean lines. Everything about this is pretty exciting. I want one of these in my driveway. They're not easy to drive, but easy to look at. And that's what you're going to get with this. It's something that you don't have to drive, but you get to look at real nice. So let's look up at the card. Bubble is tight on there. I've seen a bit of dirt. Might even be on the inside. And I'll tell you what can happen with these sometimes is it bangs around in there. Not ideal. It can bang around in there, and as that happens, some of that paint, especially metallic paint, get that chromed metallic paint flake off, and there might be just little bits of it there. Can you see that? Zoom in the camera. You see that little spot right there? So maybe that's what that is, and I saw one more right here because it seems to be on the inside of that bubble. So be aware. Otherwise, we see a slight ding. Yeah, so that's probably what happened. It's ding from this banging around. It's whacked a little bit of a dent in there. Can you see it right there? Yeah. But overall, displays very, very nicely. Look at the card. See, let that light really get in there, shine off of it. Out the corners, those are looking good too. Overall, I'd say a nice piece. And in In fact, all 5 are really nice pieces. You're going to get all 5 for 1 money. 1 bid's going to get them all, so check these out, look them over, leave your pre-bids in at TheBigToyAuction.com, where you can see all the photos, you can ask your questions, you can do whatever it is you like. Leave those pre-bids right now if you like, to get a kind of a foothold on these. Leave your maximum bid if that's what you like to do, or join us live on auction day and defend these from everybody else trying to get them out of your hands and into their collection. Don't let them. Put this into your collection today. Either way, we look forward to seeing you at the auction.